I want everyone to know that yes, I keep my apples in the fridge. So I'm literally every day when I stream for you guys, I open the fridge and I take you out of the fridge because I keep my apples in the fridge. Now, today, I'm opening the door of where you usually are sleeping. Alrighty, everybody. Let's start this. Let's start this new yapping session. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's something I wanted to do for a long time. I wanted a format. Anyway, you know what? Let me open the door properly. Let me have you in here. Hello, irashaimase. Hello, everybody. How are you today? Hello from the fridge. Hi. It is I, your Uncle Janken, shopkeeper in virtual Japan. Yeah. And today I want you to live a little bit vicariously through me, through my food. That's right. But today in my fridge, before we start, I need to talk a tiny bit, tiny touch, just a touch. I swear, I promise, just a touch. Because in my fridge, there's some other Japanese stuff. And it's kind of important to me. A lot of you are here because of that. And I need to open the fridge a little bit about that. It's not food per se. It is Japanese though. And it is the weirdest way to start this new Yap series. But it is what it is. I don't make the rules. Things happen. It's hot. Well, it's in the fridge. It's not hot, but I need to yap it about it just a touch. About the announcement today that happened for some of my good friends, some of my good creator friends. Yes, I'll call them creator friends because they have shown me support. I support them. They supported back. A lot of you may know me because of them. That's how important it's been for me. And also, whenever a male VTuber lose a battle, we're kind of all losing a little bit. When someone say it's not worth spending money on male VTuber, when the biggest players say that, we're all kind of paying a little bit. So yes, I made a post about it, and I don't want to talk too much about it because it's not about the topic of today. Even if it is Japanese, because it's from a Japanese company, I want to talk about the Holostars situation. It is a Yap stream, so at least there's that. But I swear to God, we're going to talk about food after that. I just want to talk about it to clear my mind out of it so I can focus on just having fun with you guys and showing you fun food and bizarre food and whatnot that I had, that I bought. And yeah. So, I just want to say, we often say you support, you know, more than ever. If you believe in me, in us, in your content creator, your favorite content creator, of course, at the end of the day, the big financement and investment, I know I'm a shopkeeper and other things are too about that. Like even the common people like can't really like push that far, right? Sometimes it takes deep pockets. And it's just, I just want to say, I love to create. I want to create more. I want to see everyone succeed. I want to see myself succeeding, but I want to see others succeed. Some of my mods are creator. Nando, he wants to write. He makes some stream. I want him to succeed. Zerzan, he makes some gameplay streams. I want him to succeed. Even if like, you know, he has his own kind of thing going on. I'm that kind of person. And right now there's a lot of noise. And we're just going to make sure that we don't listen to this noise and we keep on supporting. All right. And everything you do, a comment, a donation, a like, a subscribe, whatever. It's always helping, okay? And yeah, it's very sad to see Holostars being defunded. Basically, that's basically what it means. Basically what it means. And we don't know about Hololive English, but anyway, it's unclear. It's for Japan, it's pretty clear. EN is pretty unclear. Anyway, so I want to keep staying strong in this moment of hardship. Especially for me, a lot of my root comes from there, from them. So I just wanted to say, okay? If you're having fun, just say it. Just say it. That was great, man. I loved it. And then tell others and something, and then at some point, who knows what's next. All right? Cool. All right, sorry about this little intro. Was it vague? I don't know. I don't think so. But anyway. Yeah, but if it affects one, like, you know, they're in the same boats. So, who knows? You know, what's next? Anyway. Folks, this is not the main topic we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk something about a little bit more fun, I hope. And I hope you guys are in for the ride. It's not going to be a very long stream, let me tell you. It's not a very long stream. Tomorrow, I'm at SakuraCon, baby. Live from virtual Japan. So yeah, I have to not go to sleep too late. Because it's pretty early for me. It's pretty early for me. I gotta get up early to do the meet and greet. People are literally gonna talk to me like with my bedhead. So, not gonna be a long stream, but here we are. Let's start this, shall we? With this weird little intro that I needed to talk about. Do you feel better? I'm gonna go on the side here. I'm just gonna slide like that. All right, everybody. Start the stream now, because it's starting now. Welcome to my little chat segment. I don't know if it's gonna be fun. It's an idea I wanted to do. I thought it was like more productive than just like, you know, just chatting. And maybe you can learn a thing or two. Who knows? Maybe, whatever. And if you don't, if you're just like here for the vibe, that's good too. All right. Today, welcome to In My Japanese Fridge chat. Yes, that's right. I don't have a, like, I should have like, I feel like a little song, but we're not going to do this. Like, a little bit out of it, but it's all good. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like doing this little logo. I thought it was cute. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you. I wish our fridge was that full. Shut. We're just due to go. Okay, we're just due to go to the grocery store. Okay. Times are rough, everybody. Support. Anyway. All right, guys. The concept, basically, right? I should explain it a little bit. So I'm going to the grocery store, but actually I lied. There we go. I knew it. No, it's not a virtual fridge. It's an actual real fridge. But I lied. Yeah, we haven't even started. Hi, I haven't even started and I lied already. It says in my Japanese fridge, but it's also in my Japanese cupboard. Okay. All right. It's just Japanese food. Okay. But I just thought that like saying in Japanese fridge was kind of fun. So there's going to be some cupboard element. Okay. All right. So don't be surprised. Oh, no, that's not in your fridge. What are you doing? Yeah, I lied all the time. I'm terrible. Oh my God. This is why, like, I'm not, like, you know, people, like, can't relate to me. It's like, oh, he lies to us all the time. What's the point, man? I can't follow a man I can trust. Whoop. I understand that. Sorry, I just, like, back off a little bit with that statement, you know? So, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a cupboard item. I have eaten all of the stuff I'm going to show today. So I'm going to talk about how it tasted and whatnot. There are stuff that are like staple that I like in Japan. There are some stuff weird, some stuff that are fun. And we're gonna chill and we're gonna talk about it. And we're gonna go through it. All right? All righty. Okay. Because I felt like, I always feel like you guys love food. Salut, Van. One day you'll put them together. Mon oncle, one would. But yeah, you're just in time, by the way. Thank God the beard is back. It was back yesterday already. I even made a post about it. You're slow. All right. So, yeah, the beard is back. That was an April Fool's. So. It's an April Fool, but I made it last a little bit longer. Are you ready? There's some weird noise behind me. What's going on? Cats. Are you ready for item number 1? This is like a Pomme Star, but with food, I swear to God. All right. The food number 1, what was it? I can't even remember. I just like pulled like random picture and I put them in a folder. Put the beard in the fridge? No. I would like sometime having a cold ice pack though for my face. Sometime, right now my eyes are kind of killing me. I would love that. All right. Item number 1. Oh my God. You cannot remove. No, there's no natto in my fridge, and you put it in the fridge, not on the fridge. Okay. Food number 1 that I bought is what? Okay, the image are a little bit dark. I should have like edited them before I did, but it is what it is. We're learning. It's gonna be better next time. So this item, I never had that. I should have like take a picture when I cut one, because it's really interesting. I never had blood oranges in Canada ever. Blood. Nice first item. We got blood. Yeah, blood oranges I never had before. It is surprising on how red these are. I mean, not from the outside, obviously. But yeah, I found that like suddenly they had that. Japan is always like that, by the way. And this is why you may not realize why I'm doing this kind of yap session. It's because Japan allows this kind of like, you see a product 1 week and then it's never there again. So if you don't talk about it, this experience is lost. Sometimes. Not all the product you'll see today. I don't know. I think the blood oranges are already gone. They were there maybe for a month. Is it O+? Oh, hold on. Did you hear that? I never know if it works. All right. Yeah, good shit. The taste wise, I thought it was good. Like, I feel they were less sweet. How would I describe it? I think they were like in between an orange and a grapefruit. Yeah, that was the best way to kind of describe it. Very juicy, very juicy. I would definitely buy again if I had blood oranges. You guys ever had blood oranges? Someone says that they're good. It's like a hybrid. I don't know how they actually made blood oranges. More acidic and more sweet. More sweet than the grapefruit for sure. But not as sweet as some oranges, especially clementine. I think clementine are very sweet. Yeah, you like them? Cool. It was good. Yeah, I was surprised because I didn't know. Like, I mean, it's a citrus. I love citrus. So wow, surprise. I like citrus. I'm a big citrus person. You know, I've always tell you about like the yuzu, right? Well, some of you that know, because we've been talking about food a couple of times on this channel. I love yuzu. I freaking love yuzu, guys. Yuzu's just the greatest. Like, if like it's one of the things that like if I had to leave Japan, I would cry about. Like I would be like, I miss the taste of yuzu, man. You can do so many things with it too. But yes, I like citrus. I like lemon. I like lime. I'm crazy, guys. When that's a real story, okay? I guess there's gonna be a couple of food story, by the way. We made a guacamole from scratch a couple of months ago. We should definitely do that again if the price can calm down a little bit. And we had to buy limes. Limes are a little bit more expensive in Japan, more than Canada at least, and I'm pretty sure more than like any of the South America, where I feel it's probably not that expensive. But anyway, and then of course, like we had to put lime in our avocado, in our guacamole. And I love limes so much, okay? No joke. After we're done like pressing them, I will eat the flesh. That sounds so weird. I will eat the flesh. But yeah, I don't care how acidic it is. I would just like eat the rest, like you know the flesh that is left over after you squeeze them, right? I'll eat that. I don't care. Even my mouth go. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. So yeah, you know. So did I like blood oranges? I guess. The one that I'm not a big fan of is grapefruit. A certain grapefruit, if they're really, really not sweet grapefruit, like almost no sweetness in it, I'm not the biggest fan. But I like grapefruit. Like it's my least favorite of all the citrus. Let's just say it like that. But some of them can be really good. Anyway, blood oranges, highly recommend. Would buy again if I found them in Japan. And then you can see there's even like the Japanese like title under them, so proven that these are blood oranges in Japan. I don't know if they were grown. There's a lot of. Did you know? I don't know if I'm gonna stop saying that because there's a chance I said. Did you know that 70% of the food in Japan is imported? Because I was about to say I don't know if these are local or if these are imported, but statistically, they're probably imported. Yes, 70%. Even their natto, like that Van loves so much. Most of natto is like imported. All of the beans, even rice these days. It's so bad, guys. It's so bad. The situation in Japan for food, like, it's so bad. The prices are skyrocketing because of that. Anyway, it is what it is. I will still show you some food. This is why I told you you're living vicariously through me, because ain't no way you're getting that food, and it's getting more and more expensive. All right, so these were the blood oranges. We have about 12 items. I should take my time kind of chatting about them and everything. Ask me question, by the way. I love when you guys ask me question. We are Janken. Sure, buddy. I read that as we are old men. That's okay. Auntie can be old men too. Hey, Greed. What's up? Long time to see. You know what? Becoming a farmer. I never thought I would be like that younger. Growing up, I was like all about technology, cities, being modern. Love that shit. But I crave retirement. That's never gonna happen. With like a little house that I don't have like to pay rent on. With a little garden where I can like grow all of my shit. And trees. And just, once in a while, getting the food that you can. Gee. Times are rough, guys. Yeah. If only planting trees, fruit, or actually about that, newbie. When it's, I think in Japan it's actually not that hot. We are lucky and we have a how would you call it? It's kind of a plant center. I don't know how to call it, but they have like everything, all plants, everything. They have everything. Like they have all the seeds. They even have like starter trees. Now maybe like to take care of it and everything and nurture it. Maybe it's harder, but they have starter trees. And they're not that expensive. When you think about that, man, it's so crazy, right? You buy a tree. Let's say you just need land. Of course, like that's a big step already. You just need land. And you plant a tree. And you feed yourself on your tree for quote quote free outside of the time and the initial payment. And boom. Free money. It's literally when they say money doesn't grow on tree, that's a fucking lie. Because you can literally grow your own food. And that by itself is money. Anyway. The topic of blood oranges made us go far. Let's go check the next food, see if it gets us into a little existential crisis too. All right, food number 2. Now that's interesting. So you see, in Japan, I haven't seen a lot of jalapeno, just like in the fruit market, like fruit and veggie places. And at some point, I was looking, you know, they have kind of Mexican place, and I don't know if you knew that. I kind of like spicy food. Not like Zerzon level. Okay, he's crazy. He's crazy with it. But I still like spicy. And that, I discovered that. And you know what? It's a nice seasoning. It's a very nice seasoning. It's, you know, it's still like kind of chopped jalapeno like in a puree kind of form. And then, you know, there's some process, you know? It's not like the freshest. You're gonna tell me like, oh, you could do it yourself, but there's also like the easiness of just like putting this as like, I don't know, in some pasta, some ramen, in whatever. Also I have curry sometime. It's very fun. It's something that I discovered recently, and I enjoyed it. And I kind of, okay. And to be honest, what about wasabi? Not a fan. Not a fan. Especially processed wasabi. Fresh wasabi, maybe. But processed wasabi, it's just like, it's ass. It's like taking your nose and, yeah, it's not a good feeling. Fresh wasabi, though, is another story completely. Absolutely. But yeah, jalapeno story. I cooked with jalapeno in my life once. A very inexperienced. And I didn't have gloves. I discovered that jalapeno has oil on it, in it, everywhere. I did not know that. Now I know. Sometimes, you know, you gotta suffer to learn a little bit. So my hands full of jalapeno oil, not knowing that this shit is not coming off easily. Scratch my eyes on by mistake. Fuck. Ow. Went to the bathroom. Take a piss. Yeah. Oh, I learned. Oh, I learned. Oh, I fucking learned. Spicy pee-pee? Anyone? God. So, you'll excuse me if I buy my processed chopped jalapeno. Yeah. Now I know, newbie. Now I know. My hands were so full of oil that, like, even with like all the method of like soap and milk, like it took forever. It took forever. Because I chopped, I don't know how many I did, but like and then, you know, generously using my hand. Experience. This is why I say I'm an experienced old man, huh? Because you gotta go through shit like that to gain the title. Exactly. But that was like, you know, all things considered, thinking about it now, it's kind of funny. You know, it wasn't funny when it happened, but like, you know, having a spicy pee-pee is it's an experience. It's just like, ha ha ha. I'm sure you can imagine the feeling. Oh, and this remind me, completely unrelated, but this remind me. I think I told you about it, and I used it again today because my eyes are fucked up. Like they keep on leaking. I bought a very strong eye drop. I think I told you about it, and I used it again, and this shit has mint in it. It's kind of the same feeling. It's like it burns. It's like, it burns! It's just like... but in my eyes, yeah, mint in the eyes is, whew! Yeah, the cooling one. Yeah. But it doesn't feel cooling at all, let me tell you that. It feels burning. It's really, really strong. It even said on, because I was like, I need something strong. Yeah, idiot. I personally don't recommend. If you ever have, like, you need eye drop, I know we're talking about jalapeno, but it's kind of the same burning sensation. I don't recommend mint in your eye drop, okay? Like, avoid. It is very strong, and it does work, but it takes me, like, a good minute of just, like, closing my eyes and hearing it, you know, because it's so bad. The sensation is so bad. Yeah. Anyway... But yeah, no, this has been doing some really good meal with it. And I'm gonna use that very soon in another product, another food that I'm gonna show you to make a really nice mix that I found. All right. So chopped jalapeno in my Japan. All right. Next item. I often tell you... And I'll say it again. The one cheap dessert that Japanese really like, and you can find a lot, are a frozen dessert. There are a frick ton of frozen dessert here in Japan. And often you can buy them individually, so you don't need to buy a big box all the time. For this example, it's a monaka. Monaka is one of the probably most famous frozen treat in Japan. It's basically a big waffle kind of cookie. Not cookie, but yeah, like the kind of waffle you would imagine, like in the process, like ice cream and whatnot. And inside of it, there is vanilla ice cream. And usually, they're just like a slice of chocolate. Yes, but the big box. Do you see? Okay? Fridge reveal. Do you see down below? Do you see down below? That's my freezer. Okay, that's my freezer. Does that look like a big freezer to you guys? It's not a big freezer. So sadly, I can't be American, okay? That's the reality of living in Japan. We don't do the American dream of like buying like things that are like way too large, and you put this in your way too large like freezer, and we can't. Like most Japanese fridge, even like the big one, are not that big. I you know what I mean though, JD. I get it though. So yeah. So usually in Japan, just love individual portion. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't have the space for that shield, man. I live in an apartment. No. Don't believe what I just said. I believe definitely where you're seeing in the back. This is my living room, and I have my office and my shop in the front. No, my illusion, my immersion, Janken. What are you doing? We're gonna do next face reveal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Male VTubers are done. It's time to bring back the webcam. Oh my god. Anyway. So the crunky, but in this case, there is a famous chocolate bar in Japan. It's called crunky, and it's basically the same as what's it? Is it crunch? No, the one with the Rice Krispies in North America. What is it again? The blue. It's like it's written like I think in red. Crunchy. Is it crunchy? Yeah. Someone said crunchy and chunky. Crunch. Yeah. Basically, it's that. Basically, it's that, but Japan style. Yeah. It's like a crunch bar. So this was like a limited item. Like you can't find this, by the way. Japan. You remember I did like a post that went like fucking viral and like reached out completely out of the VTuber sphere. Randoms on my Twitter. If you're my Twitter, if you missed that, it was like my biggest like tweet that I ever done, and it like completely left my field. And literally did nothing for my algo because these people are never gonna come back. But I wrote on if you see a product you like it, go back and buy it all because it's gonna be gone. Because Japan does this limited time edition thing called Kikan Gente. I talked about that before. Kikan Gente, and basically. This means limited edition, basically. And it's gone. Now, since the time I took the picture and I'm showing it to you, it's gone. It's not there anymore. It was a limited run. It was okay. I don't think it was that much better than the normal Monaco bar, to be honest. But Monaco bar are good. It's a fun combination of texture. I don't know how you guys feel about texture. I know Miss Janken has an issue about texture. I love different texture. Gooey sometimes, not so. But yeah. So basically, you have like the waffle and the ice cream, and then a very crunchy chocolate bar. And yeah, that was pretty good. If you ever come to Japan and you go to Konbini and you go in their frozen section, you'll see the Monaka. Not this one, but you'll see it in the regular Monaka. I recommend if you come, especially in summer. It's kind of cheap too, usually. Yeah. So that's one of the Japanese dessert. Do I have more? I may have more, but I don't know if I took more picture. I should have actually, I'm going to be honest, I should have taken more picture. There are some weeks that I had like interesting product and I forgot to take picture. So I'll try to think about taking more picture next time. All right, the next one. Okay, all right. This is where it stopped being funny. This is where like you like stop the music and you're like, what? What is that? What is that? A pizza? Huh? Wait, no, wait. Actually, no, it's not funny. Huh? It looks like a pizza. What's on it? Wait, raisin? What? Raisin? Oh, hold on. Let's put back the music. It's weird. Raisin with what? Cinnamon? And what was the other shit that I forgot that they put on that? And I think there was like cream cheese or something like that. I kind of see it. No, it was in the pie. It was not in the pie section. It was definitely in the pizza section. I'm not lying. This is a pizza. It has the crust of a pizza. It has the dough of a pizza. It's a pizza. It's only $1.29 at least. It was, yes, a dessert pizza. That's right. That's what it is. That was not amazing. That was not great. I bought that for the bit, guys. I bought that for the bit. I'm not gonna lie. I bought that for the bit. Yeah. How can I describe it? It feels like, you know, when you're eating food that like by itself doesn't taste bad, but they don't go together, kinda. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they had a leftover of dough or something. I don't know. But it was not disgusting. That's what I want to say. Wasn't that big a sacrifice. It was not disgusting. It was just like, why didn't you make a proper dessert instead of putting this on a pizza, on pizza dough with a crust? It's literally like, why? Like, it's just, why? Why Japan? Why Japanese people? This is a Japanese meme, by the way. Yeah, what can I say? It was fine. Yeah, I think brown sugar, maybe. This is like the brown spot that you see. I think it may have been brown sugar. It was cheap, I guess. But yeah. Sometimes Japan does that. And that's the kind of why I wanted to show it to you. Japan does that. Japan has amazing food. But like when you have like purist weebs or like, oh, in Japan, like they would never do like a pizza sushi. Or they would never like put like meat on the sushi. They would never do like this. No. Japan will have like a lot of cursed food, okay? Okay? Like, stop that. To all the weebs, to all the purist weeb out there, you're wrong, okay? Come live in Japan, experience this, and then talk about it. Swear. You always meet those Japan purists. Always. They're always like, have this perfection image kind of thing, and then Japan makes like the most cursed sushi ever. Seriously, I'm not even lying. You go to like Sushiro, I said the weirdest pizza topping while I was in Japan. Tasty but weird. But yeah, Japan's weird. Japan was weird. Japan is still weird. Fun, but weird. So yeah. And also, I want to say something. Okay, all right. Listen up. We're gonna fight. You ready to fight? We're gonna fight. Raisin hate is wrong. A good oatmeal cookie with raisin in it, yum. Yum. You heard me. It's good. It tastes great. Oatmeal cookies are goated. Even the one with the raisin. Because there's some people that will like it, but they're like, if there's raisin, they go, fun but weird. That, you know what, JD? I accept it. You're right. I'm a bit of a weird guy, and it's fine. And I know it. Anyway, raisin, amazing. Love raisin. I love dehydrated food in general, to be honest. And I don't know why some people hate them. I don't know. Like raisin, even like some raisin that when they're still like a little bit fermented, they're almost like alcoholic too, right? Because of the fermentation. Hello, yum. Oat cookies without raisin are lacking. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, apparently we're not fighting. Raisin cinnamon rolls. Absolutely. Wow. Okay, we're not fighting. Everyone agrees. Wait. But where are the people do actually? Are they like youngin? Are they like young people? Is it because like we're older or something? To be honest though, I've always loved raisin. Raisin Bran. You know the cereal? We have the jingle in French too. De pelleté de raisin sec pour les raisins, pour les céréales Raisin Bran. Oh wow, I've been brainwashed by a commercial as a kid. Back in the day, they could put commercial during kid shows. Oh, and actually in Japan, those lot never existed. They're still doing it. Sunday morning anime. Oh, they have all of the kid commercial. Absolutely no regulation on that. Get the kids to buy all the shit. Craisin, cranberry raisin. Is it like dehydrated cranberry? I like both. I always like raisin. Didn't exactly. Okay. Apparently, you guys you're not too difficult. I swear to God, I don't know for you guys, but back in school, there was always like these kids. They just they freaking hated it. They hated it. And yes, those are really good too, Shield. I do agree. But there was always like a raisin hater. And I'm like, I like it. Everyone's agree. What the heck? Where's the raisin hater? Are you a lurker? Hello? I've always encountered so many raisin hater. I'm really surprised everyone is all agreeing. I would even eat like, we had like these little boxes of raisin. You cannot find that in Japan. I don't know if it still exists in North America. But like those little red box, I don't remember the brand. As a snack, I would eat that. No problem. Love that. Maybe. I can't remember. I can't remember the brand, but. Yes. Absolutely, JD. It's because you guys are all cultivated. Yes. Oh well. Love raisin, but this was weird. All right, let's move to the next. I love being silly talking about food. All right, this is interesting. Sun Maiden, maybe. I can't remember. I just know that the box was red. That's how far my memory go. So that is interesting. You guys know. I just said I like my citrus, and you know that I like my lemon sour. I've said it many times. If you don't know, you're new on the channel. Absolutely, because I talk about that often. And that was interesting. Yes, sir. Sour drink. And but this is a honey and lemon drink. I love sour. And I also told you at some point I finished it and I haven't bought another one because times are rough. But I had like a 4 liter of base of lemon sour, right? And I would have one once in a while, and I was experimenting on base, you know, because I have the base for the liquor, for the lemon sour, but I need to put it in, you know, in what is the traditional that they put? They put in a, like, not a spirit. What is the actual name for it? Not a cola. What is a soda? I think it's just like soda that they call in Japan. And it's just like, you know, there's nothing in it. It's just like there's carbonation and maybe a little bit of a sweetener. But I felt it was not kind of sweet enough to my taste. Just having in a soda with no flavor. So I was like, okay, we're gonna experiment with base. And this one, no, not a lemonade, not at all. I think in Japan they just call it soda. But I've been here for too long and I can't remember how they would call it like in Canada. Like you would like this is what you would use for like a gin tonic, for example. If I remember correctly. Just a tonic. I just said it. You dumbass. All right, call me a himbo. Let's go. Gin tonic. Oh, no. Oh, tonic. Oh, no shit. Yeah, they would call it a tonic, I guess, in Canada. Which is just like, you know, clear, carbonated, with basically almost no sweetening in it. So it's kind of like that. But it's too dry. And it's not sweet enough. So I found this nice Suntory honey lemon. And it's just like perfect. It's not too sweet. It's just like sweetened with honey, you know? I feel like when things are sweetened with honey, it's such a nice way to sweeten things. I don't know if you guys use honey for sweetening things, but I highly recommend. Again, when I was in Canada, it was easier to get that. But I would, at some point when I was at a peak at my taking care of myself and cooking and everything, what I did is I went to my local farmer marketplace and I would buy a real honey, of course, real, not the fake shit. Real honey, but like a huge, I want to say gallon, but I don't remember. Like it's insanely big. Like it would last me like the year, basically. But of a high quality, a good quality honey. And I would use it to sweeten just about everything. But I mean, everything that requires to be sweetened. So, for example, again, when I was at the peak of my health, I would have breakfast and I would have oatmeal with it. And I would sweeten it with honey, for example. Or if I have a yogurt, I would get a plain yogurt and I would sweeten it with honey. Honey to me is like one of my favorite ways. It's kind of funny. You would think that like the Quebecois would say like maple syrup is my favorite way to maple shit, to sugar thing. But I'm a big honey fan. You know what's really cool with honey is that, and I've kind of discovered that because when I was looking into honey back in Canada, is have a problem sweetening it with honey. I wish. I discovered that not all honey are made the same. Not at all. The type of bee, the type of flower or trees that they pollinize, and there's a lot. There's a lot, and it does taste different. Really interesting. Really, really interesting. And you'll see it like by the coloration of the honey and of course the taste. I don't know. I love honey. I think it's great. And I think this drink is just perfect because that's the problem with like a lot of lemon drink. They would be like either not sweet enough, too sweet. And this one was just a balance that I liked. And sour enough, okay. When I have a sour drink, it has to be sour enough for me to do, you know, that mouth effect, and you go. If it doesn't clap, if it doesn't clap when I'm eating or tasting, like it's yes, like the noise. It gotta clap. If it doesn't clap, it's not sour enough. And I don't care if sometimes go. It's like really, but you know, not in a big quantity, like sour candy, like ultra sour candy, once in a while. But yeah, that was a nice find because believe it or not, they have a fuck ton of lemon drink. They love lemon in Japan. Not only lemon sour, just lemon drinks in general. There's a lot of lemon flavor. They love boring flavor. I'm not gonna lie. One of the flavor of chips that is the most popular is consommé, which I don't know. Guys, if I told you, okay, but maybe you guys, some of you have some Japan knowledge. If I told you consommé flavor, consommé, do you think, yeah, Watame love those, yes, but do you think you know what it means? Consommé. It's a French word, by the way. Don't know why. In Japan, they gotta use consommé as a word. I don't know if anyone knows. To me, it was weird when I learned like what the flavor was. It's like a weak savory soup or something. Yeah, it's basically that. It's not dog food. It's basically, because it sounds fancy, maybe. It's basically chicken broth. Or veggie broth. Consommé can be both, actually. It's just broth. It's a broth flavor. But it's really weak, like JD said. It's really weak. Like, I would just rather have, like, salt as a flavor. What other... You have nori. Nori is always a flavor. Nori is fun the first time. You have nori chips. But I feel like it gets... It's stalled at some point on the yummy factor. What else? Yeah. These flavor, they always like kind of rotate. So yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's like a barbecue chicken without the flavor. Yes, basically. Anyway, so I think lemon is one of those flavor that can enter the boring, quote, boring flavor because sometimes it is. But then there's some product like that I really like. All right. Let's go with the next food item. I'm yapping more than I thought about that food that I'm presenting to you. Okay, this right here, right there in your face, okay? Look at it, because I've mentioned that so many times. And I don't know if I ever shown you. I've mentioned that so many times. Ah, yes, it was Cation. It was like a honey lemon, but it was like the perfect like level of honey and lemon and sour enough, and it was good in my lemon sour. I've talked about this many times. When I take a break, sometime a lunch break, and I tell you I'm gonna pop in a frozen curry, this is it. This is the one. This is the frozen curry I always talk about. When I tell you that like Japan has some frozen magical food, you even look at it. Hey, Rick, welcome back to the Drifter. Enjoy the cute emoji. You even look at it, and doesn't it look amazingly good? Visually. Like you can see definitely the rice, you can see the pumpkin, all the broccoli. There's some eggplants too that you can see with a tiny fucking little bit of cheese on top. I usually add a bit more. That is the bad boy that I eat when I go sometime on break, and I tell you I'm popping in my frozen food. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how yummy it is. I mean, I think it's okay, Van. I think it's okay. Yeah, the rice is carb, but there's a lot of veggie in it. I think it's okay. I actually spice it a little bit. And how long do you think this bad boy goes in the microwave? That was surprising to me when I did it the first time. I mean, I've discovered that a long time ago. How long do you think this bad boy goes? In the actually, we don't have microwave here. Yeah, we're too hipster. We don't have microwave. We have Renji. What is the full word? Densha Renji. 8 minutes. 8 hours. You crazy? It's like frozen food, man. It's not like a fucking. It's not braised food. Yeah, the reason why they're not microwave is because they can do also oven function. They can do both. The answer is 7 minutes. So, Rabbit, you are not too far. 7 minutes, man. And trust me, it's edible. It's not too hot. I don't know. I think like they flash freeze it so hard that it requires like a long time to but you know what? It smelled through the packages. You can smell the curry flavor from the plastic without opening it. Even through the whole thing. Like it comes with another wrapper. This is like the second wrapper. It's impressive. It's really impressive. This is like $3 300 yen for a portion, you know. It's already all made. Don't have to do any effort. Pop it in, eat it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it on when I want to go fast. When I'm busy, when I'm lazy. But yeah, And there's a lot of Japanese food like that is really impressive. I didn't take a picture today. Maybe I'll take a picture for another time. But we found frozen udon, for example. Frozen udon that you put in a bowl and you just turn on the heat. You let it thaw. You mix it a bit. Once it's done, you know, give it a little bit of a boil, just a touch, and then you serve. Bada bing, bada boom. It's amazing. It's delicious. It's not even expensive. It's really crazy. Like I actually want to show you more of this stuff because for me, it's like magic, and it's things that I've never encountered back in Canada. So yeah, that's the bad boy. That's the one that will eat sometime when I need to eat before I do long streams. It's convenient. Alrighty, let's go for the next one. Okay, this one, by the way, we've eaten a long time, and now it's not available. It's gone. It's gone. So Japan is really like they have frozen food, but also prepared food. And Japan understand that the workers, no, it was not limited. It's just like now they don't have it. They ran out, and they decided to not like have more anymore. But we bought these for a long time in Janken. Yeah, because I was about to say, Japan understand that like the workers are often busy, don't have a lot of time to cook and everything, so there's a lot of prepared food. And it was on sale, as you can see. Japan is like, as soon as like it gets not even close to the expiration date, usually it's fresh for like even a couple of days, even when it's on discount. It's not like sometime you're like you need to eat it now, but when that happened, it's so discounted, it's insane. So simple. It's marinated chicken. This one is marinated in teriyaki sauce. Yeah. Yeah, chicken. I'm pretty sure this is the teriyaki one. There was another one we really like. It was lemon something. Yeah, I told you they love lemon. But yes, so convenient. Japan have like such convenient food. It's insane. And you pop this on rice, and voila, you have your dinner tonight. I am a fan. I'm a fan. I don't like when I cook for something special, like a complex meal. I mean, right? Like I cook when like there's something happening. I don't like to spend too much time in the kitchen. So this is why this kind of item is just, you know, make my life easier. Make my life easier. And at the end of the day, it's yummy. It's yummy. So I don't know about you guys, how you cook, but I feel like in a world that don't respect my time, I gotta save time. I gotta save time how I can. And yeah, these are really lifesavers, to be honest. Lately there are other food we replaced that with. I'll probably take pictures next time. Well, if you guys like the show, if you like the format. But yeah. Teriyaki, however, I'm gonna say it's a flavor that you would think, oh, yum, teriyaki, because you don't have like access to teriyaki food all the time. But here, things that are like teriyaki flavored. It's like, okay, another teriyaki burger. Oh, another teriyaki chicken. Teriyaki this. Teriyaki chips. Like, the only thing I'm waiting for is a teriyaki drink. Teriyaki everything. Everything. It's a flavor that now, after being here for some time, it's like, nah, no thank you. Teriyaki, no. I'm good. It's not that it's not yummy, but it's just like, you know, if you ate always the same flavor all over the time, all the time, it kind of like at some point it gets like, teriyaki again. I see how it is. But it's okay once in a while. In the chicken like that, it was not too bad, I guess. But yeah, I wonder how easy it is to access for people not in Japan, because I feel Japan has done a really good job as importing its food overseas. And I wonder how hard it is for you to find like a teriyaki something flavor. Bunch of snack that you may ever see months having the same flavor. That's the thing, okay? As much as like I said, like, oh, you know, limited item you gotta buy now, you gotta buy them. Like, I kind of like the fleeting idea of like of product that don't stay forever. It's kind of a beauty in it. Oh, it's a pretty common here too. There we go. See, it's not even special anymore. It's not even special anymore. And that's the thing too. I like my limited stuff. So if teriyaki is like the flavor by standard all the time, not that special. I can have that all the time. But this one was a lifesaver. But it's gone. They don't sell it. It was kind of pricey, if I remember correctly. It was a little bit on the pricier side. Yeah. So yeah. Love prepared food. To be honest, I just think it's smart. It's smart on my time. It's smart on quantity. Because sometimes you'll buy a bottle of something, and I don't know about you guys. You buy a bottle of something, you use it for 2 recipes, and then you never use it again. And then you look at the expiration date. It's dead. That has happened often since I'm in Japan. But I think it was happening even before, like, living in Canada. So at least when you buy the product, it comes like with everything you need. It just like cook. That's it. Bye-bye. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. So yeah, I want to talk about everything that I have here, because they could be like item for. Is there anything that we used to have that they? Oh, the bowl that I show you, the curry they had before a. What was it? It was a. It was supposed to be like a taco rice, if I remember. Was it taco rice? Yeah, I think it was taco rice. That one was really, really good, and it's gone, and I'm really sad. Now I only have the curry. For me, cooking meat on a proper barbecue grill is more rare, which enhances any flavor. I mean, yeah, of course. Of course it's more delicious, right? But it's just, you know, on your everyday, it's just like, I don't know. I don't feel like cooking big, complex meal. And we don't have oven. We don't have an oven here in Japan, so that cut a lot of option. I always get stuff used. Stuff used? Yeah, I hope you don't buy used food there. That's weird. Like, even me and my pawn shop, I don't have used food. Since I find combination that I think could work. There has to be a missing word or something there. Greed. All right, let's go to the next one. This one is a standard important item, but at the same time, fuck, it's expensive. I am a Greek yogurt stan, okay? I believe for a long time, even before in Canada, I believe in my Greek yogurt, okay? That shit is yummy. I love the texture. It's amazing to do both savory and sweet combination. And it's full of protein. I love Greek yogurt. And that, my friend, is one of the only Greek yogurt I have found while living in Japan. I think there are others. They're very rare. Japanese people like their liquid ass yogurt, and I can't have that. I don't know if you guys are picky about yogurt, but I like my yogurt firm. I like my yogurt when I take a spoon, I can go bloop, and I go. It has to do all the pop and all the sploosh and the gloop. If it goes glue 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 glue, it just is milk. I'm drinking milk. It's milk. I need consistency. I like it. I like it thick, and it's a preference in texture. In general, in my food, I'm not great on the liquidy. Like, I like a bite to things. I like it, yeah. And Greek yogurt is so good to do so much things. Remember earlier there was an item I showed you, the chopped jalapeno. So sometimes I like to have pasta because they're easy and it's just, it makes an easy meal for lunch. And I was getting a little bit tired of buying always the same sauce. And I was like, I'm going to try to make a mix. So I mixed some Greek yogurt with some spices that we have. And I even added, and I'm a little bit crazy here, okay? So I added the chopped jalapeno, and you see there's a pickle jar in the back. You see the pickle jar in the back? I would add a splash. I like my pickles, okay? A splash of pickle juice. Because the consistency is already really thick, right? Because of the yogurt. So it kind of doesn't ruin it. But it does add like kind of the tartness of the pickle and the jalapeno and everything. And I made a sauce. I made a sauce like that. And also, I don't put any other meat, right? So it's kind of my source of protein at the same time. Protein. And I love it. The only thing is that this yogurt is kind of expensive compared to everything else. I want thicker. Not as thick as Greek yogurt, but okay. No, I like it thick. I like the Greek yogurt, but don't really like it plain. Yeah, but you gotta add shit up to it, right? I don't think anyone goes and go, oh, plain Greek yogurt. Maybe. I usually never have it like plain. Remember the honey that I was telling you about also? Put a bit of honey. You could even add like a couple of like maybe, you know, nuts or shredded nuts or whatnot. And then it makes you like a nice dessert that is also full of protein and really yummy. Dannon. Oh yeah. I think does Japan has Dannon? I'm forgetting. But I remember it. I remember it from Canada for sure. But yeah, this shit is kind of rare. It's kind of expensive. A pot of yogurt like that is, how much is it now? The inflation is like nonstop. Maybe 450. So $4.50. I mean, it says that in USD, but yeah. And most of them are not that expensive. But it is the only Greek plain yogurt that I could find. Yeah. The pot is also 500 gram, which is more than a lot of other Japanese products. Yeah. So Greek yogurt is a big hack in a lot of the food I eat. I don't buy it all the time nowadays because, like I said, times are rough. But yes, if I could, if like budget was there, I could literally make a whole, how can I say? I could make a whole meal prep that include Greek yogurt because it is that versatile. You can make so many things with Greek yogurt. It's crazy. I'm even sure you can do like ice cream and whatnot. Yeah, I love Greek yogurt, is all I want to say. I like yogurt in general. You know, in Japan, we also have this, the yogurt drink. The Yakult, especially. That's the biggest brand. Or you can have like yogurt water. Which sounds really weird, but I like. You gotta like tartness. You gotta like tartness to like these things, though. I think it makes sense with yogurt, right? I think yogurt is kind of tart. I like these flavor that makes your mouth go. I don't know. You know, sour, tart. Yeah. Or a bitter. Like a bitter caramel. I think like sweet is overrated. I think like it's so easy to be sweet, and sweet is just sweet. It's not, it's like, you know, it makes your brain go woo, but I feel the experience of sweetness is just, you know, it's so everywhere all the time anyway. So I like having these kind of like more complex flavor. So Greek yogurt in my Japan, everybody. Yeah. All right, let's check the next one, shall we? Okay. So, I've always told you how fruits are expensive in Japan, right? But, brother, do you see the fridge behind this enormous daikon? I would call it a daikon. Is it a white radish? That how people would call that? Do you see how big? It's insane. It barely fit in my fridge, actually. And that thing, I think they were kind of like on the lower price range because sometimes it depends on many, many things. It's big. It's really big. I think it was like $1. It's like what? What? Yeah, I think it was like $1. Japanese veggie are extremely affordable if they are the kind of like things that, how can I say, like tomato, no go. Shiitake mushroom, easy, cheap. But yeah. How long or would that last? Lasting not that long. You know, freshness and everything. But when we buy that, we usually do like a big meal, and that we're gonna have like multiple serving. Yeah, like there was a recipe that we had with a box. Of course, I did tell you I like prepared food. That was requiring a daikon, and I think we did double portion with this. So basically, we had like, I think the whole daikon actually. The thing with daikon is that, to me, it's really, really one of those superior veggie, because daikon is like a an enhancer. How do you usually cook it? Usually in sauce, because as I was about to say, daikon is gonna absorb flavor. Like for example, like daikon, one of the biggest use for is in oden. Do you guys know oden? Do I have to explain oden? I don't mind, but I feel like oden has kind of reached even on the non-Japanese world. So maybe you guys know. A hot pot? Oden is not really hot pot per se. It's like usually like simmered. It's simmered in a dashi soup, basically, with a lot of different things that goes in it. But the daikon is a must usually, because it's gonna absorb all of the flavor from it. Yeah, with a lot of mixed item in it, you can have so many things. I would say daikon is usually paired with another food that absorb all the food, all the flavor. And this one I don't have. I don't buy it a lot, but I do enjoy it, and I think that it's a food that a lot of people sleep on, which is the konjac. Konnyaku in Japanese. I think it's konjac in English. If you've never heard of that and you want to eat on a diet, guys, konjac, konnyaku has 0 calorie in it, basically. It's like insane. You want to eat more, right? Quantity to feel full with 0 of the caloric issue. You learn how to cook konjac. I think it's konjac. Am I crazy? I hate when I say that because the answer is always yes. Konjac. Konjac? I think so. Well, I'm seeing it unprepared. I actually never saw what it looked like. And it's the first time I see it in the solid form. And I'm like, ooh, kind of not pretty, huh? Looks like a weird beat. But yes, anyway, it is konjac. And it's basically a cheat food. but it's often paired with daikon because it's another food that also absorbs flavor a lot, especially in soups. Very popular in Japan, especially in the Ardennes, like I said. But yeah, I love radish. Again, it's that kind of. I'm kind of learning about myself. I mean, I know these things, but it's fun to put words on it. I actually love the radish because it has this kind of. Don't you feel okay? I'm not sure if I'm crazy. Okay, again. Don't you think that radish has a bit of a spicy flavor? It's a little bit like, you know, like how the wasabi is a horseradish, right? And it's kind of a radish. But even the regular radish, you kind of have a little bit of this spiciness in it. And also a bit of spiciness and tartness. And the great thing is that the daikon, you can enhance the flavor. But if you eat it raw, you're gonna feel it for sure. Don't you guys agree? I mean, it makes sense. You know? I think radish are naturally like a bit spicy. Yeah, raw daikon has a nice spiciness. Yeah, I tried it once actually. Because I was like, how does that taste raw? Because, you know, it's always used like in soups and whatnot and absorb all the flavor. And I was surprised. There was like kind of a little bit of a spiciness to it. Such an interesting food. It's definitely, if you had to say like a typical Japanese veggie, like which one would be my favorite? Daikon would be like top 3. Do you know another? Okay, I haven't had a picture. Maybe I'll buy it and I'll show it to you at some point. So we were talking about Hollow Stars, but we're also gonna talk about Hollow Life now. You know, you guys know Laden, right? From Deviz. I don't know if you guys know where I'm going with that, but those who knows will know real fast. Yeah. Okay. And did you know she had a extremely viral short? I believe last year or 2 years ago. Man, time goes so fast. If I say that, does that open your mind to what I'm talking about? The reason I'm talking about that is because she liked to do like silly little songs that are catchy. And she did it with the mushroom, my favorite Japanese mushroom, that is called the maitake. And if you type maitake, M-A-I-T-A-K-E plus Latin, you'll find the thing. It was so viral. She was in the news. She was so viral that I've seen Japanese news anchor doing the maitake dance on TV, national TV. Hololive Japan is huge. But the maitake, guys, it is the weirdest, most yummiest mushroom ever. I know maybe not everyone's a mushroom lover, but if I told you that the maitake had the texture of meat, I don't know if you would believe me. I swear to God, when I eat a maitake and I crunch in it, I'm like, this reminds me of meat. And the texture is very, you know, umami. Meat and mushroom is very umami. I hate the word umami, but talking about it for meat and mushroom, it's actually what it is. It's so interesting. I should take a picture and just show you the maitake next time. And the maitake looks weird. It looks like a weird mushroom. Like I would never have this, like, without knowing it's a yummy mushroom. Like, I don't know. It looks really bizarre. It kind of like comes in a kind of a colony, and it just make a big mushroom altogether. Very interesting food. Very interesting food. As a mushroom lover, I always thought there's a variation of mushroom that tastes like meat. Yes, absolutely. It's because of the umami. Umami being officially a flavor, by the way. It is this kind of like gamey saltiness, and yes, I do think it's normal that you think that. I do think that myself. So there's that. We're both thinking about it. We're probably not alone. Yeah. But yes, anyway, daikon. Love daikon. Love. I don't buy it all the time fresh, only when I cook certain specific things, but yes. Sauteed mushroom. I love sauteed mushroom. It's not the healthiest, but tempura mushroom are pretty good. Like a tempura maitake is one of my favorite tempura. If I had like to choose like which tempura like I really like it would be there. But sauteed is also very good. I haven't done sauteed, I think, maitake. I should definitely buy it and make something and then talk about it next time. Such an interesting mushroom. All right. So that's the daikon. Huge daikon. Cheap daikon. Love it. All right. The next one, I think we have drinks to finish. At least 2. Okay. Now, that was funny. That was funny. By the way, JD, remember I talked in the back? You see them? I did not show them in the front. Maybe I should next time. You know, remember I told you like of these ready to make pizza? You can see one right there. You can see 2 actually, because there's mine and there's Miss Janken. And these are the one. Yeah. I know we talked about this like very seriously, so I thought you would recall. These are the one. But the one I want to talk about is this silly drink that they call Nope. They are currently actually really pushing this drink. I've seen ads everywhere. It's been in my supermarket. It's been in the combini. It's a drink that is called Nope with this 2000 smiley, dead smiley logo. Yeah. I had to buy it. I bought it. The first time I bought it without knowing anything. And yes, better than the previous pizza. That's like by a long shot. And really cheap too. I bought this without reading anything. As like content. I buy it. TF2 engineer meme. Yeah, that's pretty much 2000, right? Actually, that's what I thought it to be. I was like, it's the drink you drink, and then you're gonna go, nope. I think that's the idea, though. So let me tell you basically what it is. Actually, no. I hate making you guys guess because I'm always waiting on the answer. What do you think this tastes like? Like, you see this, it looks kind of brown. So you would think a cola. I guess, right? I wasn't sure. I thought it was a cola. Like black coffee. But you can see, you don't really see well in the image, but there's also like kind of foam behind the Nope logo. It's kind of a soda, right? But then you see what I didn't check, soy sauce. Actually, I was ready for anything, newbie. What is that over the N? I'm not sure. But the thing you gotta check is the 99 there at the bottom. That reminds me of a series of drinks in Australia called LOL. Yep. But this one is all about the 99 there. It is a cola with 99 spice in it. Hold on. That reminds me of a certain other drinks boasting about the number of spice there is in your cola. Instantly, when I realized that's what was written after buying it, because I just bought it instantly, it became very clear to me. You should marinate chicken in it? Hey, you know what? Maybe. This is an attempt at Japan making a Dr. Pepper. I was pleasantly surprised. I was ready for anything. I actually bought more than one after that. Because my supermarket was pushing it at a really cheap price. You know, they often do that in Japan. You know, to advertise, they will lower the price considerably so people try it. And after that, they like put it back to the normal price. And I could actually taste maybe not the 99 spice, but it felt like a spiced cola. And you know what? I did not dislike it. It was not nope for me. It was yup. But I think the idea is just like you go like 99 spice. There's no way this is good. Nope. So I guess it's a little bit spicy. Not, how can I say? You know, when you, not hot spicy, but it's spiced. Spiced, the ED. With 99 spice should be better than KFC. It doesn't taste like chicken. So at least there's that. Yeah, and with the, you know, because it's carbonated too, it really reminded me of Dr. Pepper. But the spice flavor is more pronounced. It's more, you can taste it more than a Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper to me, and I'm maybe again, like I'm being a little bit weird. Don't you think that Dr. Pepper, the spice that I taste the most is black pepper? I know it says Dr. Pepper, which you're like, okay, it makes sense. But I think like of when I drank where Dr. Pepper, I think really the flavor I would like probably feel the most was like the hint of black pepper. And this one, maybe cinnamon, but I'm not sure. It's a weird drink. It's a weird drink where you're not sure exactly the flavor that what you're drinking. I kind of liked it, like I said. I would buy it again, actually. When I'm gonna go do my my grocery. at some point soon. I'm gonna check if they still have it. I only tasted cherry one. Ah, that can't be how. Probably tasted like cherry. But yeah, that was interesting. Japan, sometimes they have these products that they're trying to push, new product. And sometimes they flop miserably. And then you never see them again. Really interesting Japan marketing on food. They don't shy away from just like trying something and never having it again. That happened a lot. Lot. And this one was maybe that, but we'll see if it stays or not. Yeah. They like to experiment, I feel. I think we have 2 more items, which is kind of fitting. It's going to be like a 9, 11. Yeah, 2 hours. A little 2 hours chatting. Ah. Actually, it's missing an item, I think. I may have to add it manually. America! Fuck yeah! So this reads American barbecue. And every time I see those, I'm like, that ain't gonna fucking taste anything like American barbecue. Trust me, bro. But I still buy them. I still buy them because I like to be reminded of how like they can't make barbecue flavor in this country. But you know, with the packaging, they're trying really fucking hard. They really want you to believe that it's an American flavor. Of course. It didn't taste anything like American barbecue. My disappointment was immeasurable and my day was ruined. It did not taste freedom. The freedom lady. That's the freedom dude, more like, but oh man, they can't do, especially Pringle. Meat flavored chip always suck in Japan. In my personal experience, meat flavored, they never can do it right, in my opinion. It tasted like, you know, when they do like these meat flavor, it reminds me, dip it in Greek yogurt, maybe. Not sure if it would save it. Maybe if I put mayo on it. It reminds me of if they would have smoked the chip. It's like eating something smoky without the actual flavor of the meat. Does that make sense? It's like I can feel the smokiness of the food, but I can't taste the barbecue seasoning or the barbecue meat. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know how they can't do it. Maybe it's really hard to replicate that flavor, or maybe it's me. Maybe it's me who can't like discern the meat flavor in those chips. But every time I see them, I'm like, I gotta try. Maybe one day they'll get the barbecue flavor, because they did a whole series of that. They did like barbecue from like Brazil. They did barbecue from like a lot of different places, and this one was the American barbecue, and maybe it's the Pringle themselves, but I had other type of chips, and when they are like meat flavored, it's always like kind of meh. I have yet to discover the one. I've yet to discover the one, and I think, yeah, I think I have a missing one. It's fine. I'll add it afterward. And then, since we're on the topic of chips, here in Japan, it's like this. They have chips that are always the same brand. They will always exist. It's always the boring flavor that the old people like, and they will forever buy until they die. and then you have the weird ass limited stuff, and sometimes they like to be cheeky. And they like to like go the mystery route. Oh wait, I'm missing 2 food. Never mind. I'm gonna add them afterward. Before I talk about the mystery chips, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the most azure dessert I ever had. You know, the character from Crimson Rose? This box was tiny, actually, with all of the gems on it, all of the blue. The chocolate was blue, just like on the box. I didn't take the chocolate themselves. They were kind of boring. I mean, they look exactly like they do on the top of the box. 5 pieces, all individually wrapped, of course. And I have no fucking idea what was supposed to be the flavor. This brand of Look, I think they do a lot of that. It's like a little chocolate with ice cream in the middle. It's kind of like dip ice cream bites. But I thought it was so funny that they went with like, oh, we're gonna make little treat that are completely blue, just like a sapphire, just like an azure. No, it was definitely not lamine flavor. Actually, let me see if I can actually jozu muscat, as apparently it was grape. Oh, maybe this is why the little green one that are in the corner. Apparently it was muscat. Muscato. I see it. Muscat being grapes, basically green grapes. But I have no idea. I have no idea what it tasted. It tasted okay, but it was just funny to eat like blue ice cream, I guess. And I thought the box was just all over the top. I really thought I was eating a azure dessert. I might actually send it to Ruse. But yeah, that one was okay. It's one of those food that they have 1 week and then they'll never have again. Moscato is the wine. Muscat is the grape. Yo, I'm listening. I'm reading in Japanese, okay? Moscato is what's written in Japanese, okay? I get it. I get it. Maybe in the word of English, it is different. But actually, it's mascato. Because they don't do muscato. It's too hard. Mascato. But yeah, it was blue, interesting, weird. But I can't even remember the flavor that much. They do it, like, seriously, they do it, like, for people like me. This is why they do it. They go, like, people is going to be like, oh, what? Huh. And then they never intended in making anything long term. And I can't believe how sustainable this is. Oh, sustainable is a great word for today. I can't understand how sustainable it is. Because they made, like, this really pretty box for this very precise edition of the snack. And then it's going to be out of the shelves in a month or even less. And they're never going to use it again. They made the whole design and everything and the special box. And then it's gone. Why? Why? Why bother? Were you experimenting? Is this a social experiment? But yeah, Japan. This is the kind of thing I see sometime at the store and I go, oh, Japan. All right, I'm missing 2 items on my slide. Give me a sec. Yeah, this one and all of these. Okay, I'm gonna remove those. Yeah. And then let me... Okay, I fixed it. Hey, no problem, Shia. We're almost done for today. 2 more items I'm going to go quickly about. All right. So, now to bring what I was trying to say before I got surprised by the Azure chocolate. I like how Japan sometimes they go full-on mystery bag. So there's in Konbini this bag, this red bag, written Ultra Spice on it, with nothing else. I could read like maybe behind and find out what's the flavor, but I never do that. It ruins my fun. So I buy those things. Is maybe a little bit of a... Can you actually see something? Let me check. I'm curious. Nah, you can't see shit. I was like, there's a big reflection, but you can't see shit. Ultra Spice. What is it? I don't know. Is it gonna be like habanero, ghost pepper? No, this is Japan after all. So I had to buy it. I had to find out. Sadly, I love spice. I love spicy. But this was not for me. So I should have considered it, but I think sometimes my head is not Asian enough. Because most of my life I've been in Canada. This Ultra Spice potato chips was basically Chinese spices. But like all of the Chinese spices. Like I'm not even sure. Like was it like more Szechuan? Was it more kind of shijimi? That is like a mix they do here in Japan. Was it more like chili? I'm not sure. All I know is that this had this very Chinese spice to it. And I wasn't a fan. It was not really spicy, like in the sense it's like, oof, oof, oh, this is spicy. Not really. It was spiced. It was a little bit spicy, a little bit kick. There was, with spicy chips, I have a certain idea of a spicy chips, but it was like literally going against most of my belief in what I know in the spicy chips. So it was okay, but I do it for the bit. I do it for the, what am I gonna get? What am I gonna get if I buy that, if I try that? Right? And that's what I got. And I got something that I was not prepared for, and it was kind of but at least I tried. At least I tried it. But man, I'm a sucker for those things, those mystery product. I want to know. I want to know everything. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to buy it again. No, they're getting me. This is how to get you. My curiosity. But sadly, this one was not it. Oh well. All right, and for real, the last item. This one I literally bought today. So, I sadly have an issue. And I drink energy drink. I eat energy drink systemically, which is bad. Do not get where I am, okay? If you drink coffee, if you need caffeine, don't make it a routine. Otherwise, you're going to freaking regret it. If you can. What I got is something that doesn't happen often in Japan. But there is finally, after a lot of months actually, a new Monster flavor. Oh, wow. Hype. Actually, one of the reasons I actually wanted to show you this one is that there is out there a Mamusume fan that made, in the celebration of this new Monster, they made a comparison of all of the Japanese flavor of Monster with Mamusume girls. That's like, okay, sure, why not? And this flavor, exactly, newbie, I was like, huh, guava. And then I was like, do I know what guava tastes like? And I was like, okay, I'm sold. And then you gotta look at the name. This is so typical Japan. So typical Japan. Ultra Vice Guava. Words, English words have no meaning in this country, okay? English words, like, and then they go like, I don't know why our kids are not good in English. It's because you dumb fuck are so bad in English, and you just make it sound cool instead of actually being used as an actual language. Ultra Vice Guava. But yeah, so I tried one. It was all right. kind of different of the previous newest one that they had. I would say it's sweet, but not too sweet, which, you know what, I like in my Monster Energy, in my energy drink in general. I think there's way too much energy drink that are just like pure sugar. I hate that. I hate that. This is a 0 calorie. They've been really pushing the Monster with 0 calorie, and I enjoy that. I enjoy that. I don't want to have my extra calorie because I fuck my habit with caffeine a long time ago. But yeah, I thought it was nice. Like I said, not too sweet, not too energy drink flavor, because that's another thing. Like, you know, the OG, like the green Monster or the Red Bull, the original Red Bull. I'm not a fan of the original flavor, to be honest. So yeah. So I welcome the Ultra Vice in my life. And yeah, this will be the Monster of choice for a little bit. However, I did a fuck up. I did a himbo again. That is the first time it happened to me, but I love that it happened on the day that I'm talking about it, just to make it sound like it's something I do often. I was not careful enough. I received them in a crate, and I slashed one of the cans when opening it. Have you ever slashed a can of something? It was not a big hole in it. Have you ever slashed a can? Goshi, you're late. We're almost done. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about. Welcome in nonetheless. Of course, I don't waste. I'm not someone who wastes. So I had to literally taste it for the first time in the worst circumstances. I had to suck it up until it was past the slash, so I can put the rest in the fridge. Igloo. So imagine me being like with my box. I opened it and I slashed one, shotgunning exactly. That's so bad, kid. Don't do that. But I hate wasting. So with that tiny hold of the slash, I go like I swear it never happened. It never happened. But the day that like I'm gonna talk about it, it had to like freaking happen. It really reminded me of those things you see with the I don't even know if kids do that anymore, but I'm gonna say kids with the kid like, you know, having like their first party, and they're gonna have like the no hair beer with like a hole in it, and they're just gonna go. The idea, you know why they do that, right? They actually they're not just like dumbass kid. This technically, there's another way they could do that. But basically, actually, they do it because it gets you drunk faster. because you don't have any air in your drinking. You could do that with a straw too. It actually works. It's dangerous. Don't do it. It get you fucked up. Trust. Did I ever did it? Did I ever do that? I did tell you I used to be a party boy. Maybe I did try. I don't experiment with certain substances, but alcohol has had a lot of experiences in my Janken life. Oh, it's pickles. It's pickles. Goshi. And you know what? You know what? Are you ready to judge me? I like to use pickle juice for cooking. There's actually no pickle left in that jar. But I like to use the juice for cooking, so I don't throw it away. Eventually, you know, maybe it's gonna get old, or maybe I'm gonna buy like another jar. I won't keep it, but yeah, I like the flavoring. It's for the Greek yogurt. That's right. But I also like to use it in other things. Yeah. So I had to chug my guava Ultra Vice. It's kind of funny. It's called like that, and then I had to do, and I shotgun it. Yeah. One day though, I would like to not be dependent of caffeine. It's not good. It's not good, kids. Did it taste Ultra Vice? I'm not sure what it tasted, because I don't really know what's the flavor of guava. And I always feel like they say it tastes like something, and I'm like, I'm not sure. It tasted all right. Like I said, kind of fruity, but not too sweet. It was all right. It was pretty vicious. And as you can see, I'm due to go to the grocery store. I'm gonna have to take more picture for you guys next time. And that's about it, folks. This is in my Japanese fridge. And also cupboard, but I don't say that, because I'm a liar. I always like to do these kind of small talk. I never know, like, you know, I'm experimenting a lot. I never know, like, what is gonna be like making people want to come over. I know that some of you, I think some of my most regular, you guys love this stuff, and that makes me happy, because that makes you happy, obviously, right? But if you really like that, let me know. Yeah, you kind of like drop that at the end there, but it's all good. Thanks for coming, Goshi. Have a good one. But yeah, let me know. Let me know if it's you think it's a concept. Like, there was this one time, you know, it's almost 2 years ago now. It's so crazy, where I was like having a meal during my chatting. But having the meal during the chatting, I don't know. I always fear people not enjoying the live eating. And I kind of want to respect that. I don't know. I've always thought about like how some people are very sensitive by that. Yeah, basically, JD. It's just like Japanese food. Japanese food I buy. Yeah. And I need like, to be honest, I need to be on the ball and I need like to actually remember to take the picture. Sometime, you know, you just go automatism, right? You go and you do a grocery and you buy the new stuff, and you know you put it in the fridge. Sometime I don't go like, oh, that's an actually really interesting thing to talk about. And I what I do enjoy doing these is, I guess if me, I would think it's interesting. Maybe it's gonna interest someone. I love when you guys, for example, on the Discord server, share your food, about where you live and everything, and culturally. To me, this is super interesting. The same thing as like when we do like the quiz game about food. What is it again? Food guesser. Love that shit. I just love that shit. So you know, and I like to yap with more than just like, hi, let's talk. Sometimes it can be fun. Sometimes it can be fun. And the hardest thing is that, I'm not gonna lie with you guys, if you like my chatting, do everything to support them, okay? Because I love chatting, but YouTube doesn't love them at all, okay? YouTube doesn't love them at all unless I write a bait title, and I don't want to do that. Or at least I try to make it not too bad. Yeah. Anyway. And I like when they're concise, not too long, with a topic, just like today. But anyway, if you did enjoy it, let me know in a comment in Discord. Always welcome people to come in, share stuff. Like I said, I love when you guys like drop like the kind of food like you're eating. It is very traditional where you're from. Love that. I think it's a very beautiful kind of sharing kind of thing. All right. I'm getting a little bit sleepy, and tomorrow I have my meet and greet. First time ever, which is crazy to me. Crazy to me that I'm doing that. I am extremely blessed and extremely lucky that I caught the interest of someone in their organization team on the Offkai Expo for SakuraCon, and they asked me, and I was very privileged and very, very excited. I don't sound excited. I'm a little bit tired, okay? But trust me, I'm extremely excited to meet you guys. I'm ready. If I doubt that any of you is going to SakuraCon for some reason because of the time that it is right now, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe a VOD watcher or something. Very excited to meet people, and I hope I'm gonna at least have some people. I know, you never know. You never know with those things. Yeah. So really, really glad of this opportunity. So yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow, and I'm gonna go to sleep with an alarm. Man, I feel like I'm back being a worker now. This, by the way, the fact that I am streaming evening time, it may happen sooner than later, as in very sooner than later. So yeah, maybe a little bit plan on the future. Anyway, thank you for watching my fridge. Thank you for rating my fridge today, everybody. Like I said, I did enjoy that. Yeah. No, I'm not chugging on Introvice right now. Don't worry about it. Really liked it, everybody. Thank you for watching. I love sharing these little things with you and whatnot. And yeah. More evening time coming very soon. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. But it sometimes you don't get to choose. It is what it is. All right, everybody. Be great. Have a great time zone. Morning, day, evening, night. All of it. And I'll see you tomorrow, actually. I'm actually... The schedule this week is kind of an idea, okay? There's an idea of a schedule. The time that I wrote for tomorrow is not true because I gotta finish first with of Kai Expo at SakuraCon. And then I'm gonna hop in, and then I haven't done a thumbnail, so it might be delayed. Shit, I forgot to do the thumbnail. Oh, anyway, maybe I reuse one. Actually, I might do that. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I'll be back tomorrow and on Sunday, and after that we'll see for next week. But for today, we are done. Thank you. Fist bump in the chat, everybody, as we're leaving. And I'm saying as usual, Otsu Janken. See everybody. Bye-bye.